my name is Nikhil Khan, and I have a proposal for a policy that could potentially eliminate cattle feedlots from Canada. But first, what are cattle feedlots? Well, feedlots are large plots of land that have long troughs full of food and water running alongside them. Most, if not all the time, they have no grass and are covered in dirt and manure. There are feedlots in Canada that don't only farm cattle, but other livestock such as hogs, chickens, and ducks. While feedlots might have sounded and looked mediocre at best, they're actually much worse than you think. The animals live there 24/7 and don't have proper grazing land, and on top of that have to cram together to eat and to drink from their troughs. The highly dense feedlots create larger amounts of standard greenhouse gases that come with cattle farming, such as methane, and other gases such as hydrogen sulfide and ammonia. Lastly, when the cows are sedentary, it creates more fat in the animal, which reduces the amount of flesh and muscle there is to eat, which is bad for farmers who are trying to make the most profit possible from their cattle. My solution to this problem is to create a policy that turns feedlots into adaptive multi-paddock grazing land. Adaptive multi-paddock grazing land is a technique that separates grazing land into different areas like this, and all the cattle are moved into the same section after a certain amount of time. They are moved to another section to let the previous section grow back. This is much better than feedlots because it allows cattle to be more active and develop more muscle, which frequently creates better and more natural meat. It gives them better living conditions and a better environment than bare dirt and hay in troughs, and it also produces less greenhouse gases than feedlots. This policy can be created by the government, who can highly recommend this or mandate it with a small sum of money given to farmers to help them pay for the expenses of converting. The process of converting feedlots into adaptive multi-paddock grazing land will take a couple of months at most. Farmers will have to plant blue stem grass, which takes about 1 month to grow, and while it's growing, create new kinds of fences or barriers to keep the cattle contained, and a couple of weeks to either build some troughs for water or another kind of watering system. The price of seeds will also vary depending on the size of land, but the price of a pound of big blue stem grass seeds costs around $25, and the price of the fence will vary based on what type of material you use and how much you use. In short, I believe that implementing a policy of converting cattle feedlots in Canada into adaptive multi-paddock grazing land will be beneficial to everyone. It'll improve the lives of the cattle, allowing them to graze more and have more freedom. It will benefit the farmer in the price that they sell the meat for. The customer will also get a better quality of meat. And lastly, the environment will also be cleaner and have less emissions released.
Yippee!